Yo, it's DaPieGuy, and I mean, I've gone so long without building a pillow or blanket fort on this channel. I mean, I don't know if that's something that a lot of YouTubers do, but I figured I would do it. I'm gonna see if one of my roommates, Ethan, has anything. Ethan normally comes in clutch with videos. He might have something. I think he's in here. Yeah. Yo, Ethan. Hey. Yeah.
Okay. So my ex-girlfriend, Jenny, loves Pier 1 imports. And I want you back. I'm sorry about what I did, but I really think moving forward, it could just be me and you, pillows, just like the old times.
So, do you think this is enough to cover the whole apartment?
Yeah, I mean, hopefully it's enough to bring back the girl of my dreams, so just covering the whole apartment, not a big deal.
Yeah, okay, so anyway, we're gonna be using all these pillows to make a giant pillow fort in the apartment. My goal is to start in my room and then slowly work my way this way, maybe do that half the living room, and then eventually work my way all the way down this hallway. Ethan said we can use his room, maybe make a little tunnel to get in the door, something like that. But either way, for day one, I'm just focused on making my room good. When I say pillow fort, I don't mean like pillows, blankets, maybe a little thing we crawl through. I want this thing to be completely decked out. I'm talking a gaming room, I'm talking a snack room, I'm talking maybe a secret gaming room. Either way, this is going to be the greatest pillow fort anyone has ever seen, aside from those 2 episodes of Community where they did this, but that was staged. This is legit. Oh, the glasses are going back on.
They never came off. The glasses I wear of life, they're on at all times. All times. 1, 2.
I feel like getting started is the most difficult part because I don't know how to like distribute the resources for this. I'm gonna rearrange the furniture. Here's a little time lapse of that, and then we'll get to it. I don't know where I'm standing. Okay, so over here on this door, the only thing that's really holding it in place, aside from a little wedge, is the fact that the top of the door is really rough. So I'm really hoping that the coefficient of friction multiplied by the normal force coming from this door is greater than, not equal to, but greater than the force of this being pulled by the knot over here, the tension going in this direction. Consider this like your x-axis and that's your y-axis, the normal force. I hate being a mechanical engineering major. This is actually where we can implement our first pillow. I mean, this is more of like a cushion or like a little love sack or whatever, but it's really heavy. It's filled with a bunch of like little beams or something. So if we put this over here and like wedge it that way, this is gonna help support the door, so it's not gonna come forward, at least not nearly as easily. Here's like an overview of what we got. I'm trying to figure out a way to get this corner here propped up here, because if I can do that, if I can get that up somehow in this corner, then we are golden for this part. I mean, it's not the tallest tripod or object in the world, but it could do. It might do. Let's see. Here's the solution I came up with. I got water bottles, because water's really heavy, and I tied them to the back legs of the tripod. Then I wrapped this around it just to block out some more light. Put up another sheet here, did a little more work. It's coming together. There's a TV in there, a little TV. And I'm going to plug it in back behind here. I have a couple other things to add, a couple pillows, a couple things to make it nice and cozy, and I'll get back to you guys with the next room because I'm going to do a full tour of this after I finish the whole thing. So I'm not going to show you guys this finished room yet. I'm just going to add the finishing little details, then we'll get there. I was looking at my supply of pillows and blankets, and I have a lot still after doing my whole room. I was worried that I was going to take a lot of them, but we still have so many. So I think it might be my best interest to sort all the stuff into different categories. Pillows, blankets, maybe like special things like fitted sheets or big cushions, things like that. So that I think it'll just be easier to pick out what I'm going to use and then actually build stuff. Because right now this is just a giant heap. Last night I was looking for pillowcases for one thing in there because there's like a little gap. I didn't want to use a big sheet for it. It took forever to find pillowcases. So there's the bathroom. So I've got this air mattress that kind of works. I mean, like, it inflates, but some of the seams inside broke, so it just, like, puffs out really big. And I kept it for a long time, like a hoarder would, not having any clue what I'll ever use it for. And I'm about to fill it up and finally use it. It's been, like, 3 years since I've used this thing. It's so loud. Oh my gosh, that was the loudest thing I think I've ever heard in my life. But we got this inflated. I'm gonna go use it now. I'm gonna go cover it with a blanket. I'm gonna go cover it with a blanket.
It's neat to have like blankets and things just everywhere, because this is how I wanted my house to be as a kid, and now it's happening. So this is my crib. This is the pad, if you will. We did an outfit change. Got on different threads now. Kind of drippy. You go like here, and then I don't even know. This is about as far as we got for covering the walls, because that is a much harder task than I thought it was going to be. And then this, I have it tucked under my bed, and I tried to put the yarn through this little hole thing that goes all the way through, so you could have a rope. And then Ryan suggested tying it onto here, which I think is a good idea. I'm an engineer, so I flipped this desk upside down and take the stuff out of it. So
you didn't take anything out of it?
Made a very loud noise. I got a lot of calls and texts. Okay. And then either way, I did that. I did this because now like this rope has something to stop it. I don't even know what to do now. I'm at a loss. I've done all I can do. No more blankets. No more pillow. No more fort. Pack it up. We're done. This is the all is lost moment in any movie in the 2010s. Jason Bourne. Pacific Rim. The Bear. It's not really a movie, but there's that one episode. Good show. I'm going under the bed. We're gonna finish this.
Just about finished up this part of the living room. Here's what we got. I mean, I still have a giant hole to plug over there. I'm gonna pull a light through. There's still all this stuff in here. It's not really decorated, except for this one part here. I'm using these pillows to weigh down. That's actually my green screen. I'm using them to weigh down my green screen because I don't want to pull it as hard as I would pull like a random sheet. So that, got a little TP action over here, but hey, I'm not gonna get too far into it yet. I'm not getting too far into the whole thing yet. You guys will see that in the full tour in the end. But we're doing some sick stuff, specifically tomorrow in here with a bunch of other people. At least that's the plan. There's my little flamingo and my whooper over there. I also have this giant couch back here that I don't know what to do with. Gabby's here.
I'm climbing in. Stop, this is so fun. I think it looks so fun in here.
Night, Gabby. It's currently the end of day 2, and we decided we're going to spend an extra full day working on this, and we're not going to clean it up until like 2 or 3 days in the future, so like a day or two after when we originally planned to clean this up, because it's going to take a while. Tomorrow, I think I'm going to take a trip over to the Salvation Army store, Goodwill, something like that, look for more sheets, maybe paracord or pipes. I don't think I'd find that at Salval, but maybe at like Home Depot, something like that. I'm gonna look around for different ways to hold up blankets, maybe clips to attach them. Either way, at the end of day 2, here's what we got. We're in Ethan's room right now. He's got this big setup here. You crawl back there, but I'm not showing you guys the whole tour yet. We have Ethan's desk flipped upside down. Neither of us really know why he did that.
I don't remember.
Boom, 1 room. Boom, 2 rooms. I completed all this today. This and this. This room's done, but that's a surprise. You're not going to see anything in there. That one's a surprise. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and we're going to stop at the store. Welcome to day 3 of the Pillow Fort. As you can see, the only thing I really did was connect this room with that big area over there. But right now, I want to try to work on this entranceway. I will see you guys at a store somewhere. I'm here at Ollie's Bargain Outlet, and I found a couple cool things. One, I found these. I was looking for paracord, but these I think are better. They're actually stretchy and they have hooks on the end, so I can adjust the length. So that's really cool. And for the one, I'll show you guys this. For the one room, I found this absolute beautiful Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom wall art. So I'm gonna get these. I'll let you guys know if I find anything else here, but either way, this should be pretty good. It's about time to put these bungee cord things to use. I'm not entirely sure what I'm gonna do with them, but I'm thinking at least the first one can maybe clip on to something over here like this. I'm gonna try to figure this out. I'll get back to you guys when I have the solution. I connected the cords, one to this door handle all the way back here. Super dark, so it's hard to see. All the way over there, there's Ethan, by the way, eating some spaghetti. So this cord connects from the door handle over there all the way up to where I tied these blankets before. This one goes from my door hinge, which I actually put it underneath so it can curl all the way up and not fling back on someone, all the way over to the drying rack that all this is on. So that's where we're currently at. I'm gonna add some blankets, and then I have to problem solve to figure out what I'm gonna do about the hallway leading to Ethan's room. But until then, let's just get this part done so we can mark one more thing off the list. You know, they call me the most crafty, imaginative, incredible person on earth, and I suppose I agree, because check this out. Over here, I ran out of the stretchy bungee cords and normal size paracord and other stuff like that. So I have this belt thing tied to here. Then we follow it, it's tied to another one. Follow it, tied to another one. Follow that, tied to an extension cord that is then tied over here. And that is so taut, it is not coming out. Simply put, I'm the smartest human. Because now we can hang blankets from this, we can attach them over as the ceiling and down as the wall. We can bring them all the way over here. This project just got a heck of a lot easier. Once we figure out what to do with this wall area right here, then we're golden.
We're setting blankets up, and there's no rope, but I don't know if any of you have ever done GIMP. This is a bad example of GIMP. Hold on, I have one in the drawer. It's just like, you can make like bracelets or keychains with it. I don't know, it's fun. It uses this wire stuff. So that's what we're using to hold all the blankets up. And right now there's just webs of GIMP kind of everywhere.
I'm gonna work on that, get back to you guys when I get a roof, because you guys have seen me put blankets on. At some point, putting blankets up is just not interesting anymore. You just gotta trust that I'm gonna do it. Anyway, I'll see you guys in like 1 second. We have this comforter and this fitted sheet left. That's it. No more stuffed animals, no more pillows, no more pillowcases, no more sheets, no more blankets, no more anything else. We're just gonna jump straight to tomorrow when I give you guys the sick, insane tour of this place. Now, one other thing, keep in mind, after I give you guys the tour, that's going to be the end of this video, but that's not going to be the end of the blanket fort, because next week's video is going to be 24 hours spent in this pillow fort doing anything and everything that we put in here to do. Anyway, enough promoting next week's video. Here is the finished pillow mansion tour. After 3 long, hard, tedious days of work, me and Big E, who's behind the camera, proudly present to you our insane pillow fort mansion. This is unlike any sort of pillow fort you have ever seen in your lives. And it all starts with this huge entranceway which leads to this little teeny tiny door over here. We follow the door through here, and I'll hold it open for Big E, who's happily behind the camera filming this tour for me. We got everything in this tour, because this is not just a random pillow fort. This is not just some like wooden frame holding things together. No, we got creativity. And the first creative part of this tour is the art gallery. As you can see right here, this is the entranceway to the art gallery. Got this at Ollie's for 15 bucks. And the rest of the art gallery is insane. Biggie's gonna show you a little bit into the art gallery. We got everything from pillows to blankets. We got string lights on the top. We got a nice fire going here. We got a fan and streamers. It actually keeps the room pretty cool. And all the pictures are absolutely beautiful. In fact, I believe that Big E painted one of them himself entirely. We got everything from Funko Pops. We got random goofy pictures. We got really, really nice pillows. We got the beautiful aesthetic string lights. We got all that stuff. But Big E's room is more than just an art gallery. It seems at first glance like it's just art. It's just art, which is already cool. But if you were to go up this way, there's this secret little hatch. And the hatch brings you up on top of the desk over across behind these giant sail-like blankets. Brings you over here into this secret little, almost apocalyptic area. As you can see, I'm at like the back rooms of the entire fort right now, but there is so much more fort to go. So, we better get cracking on this tour. There's a little secret entrance right back over here. Now, the tour continues throughout the whole entire apartment. So, Big E's room is pretty good and it's pretty big, but we got a lot more in store because we have literally hundreds and hundreds of pillows and blankets and everything. As you can see here, everything from the walls to the ceiling, even some of the floors are all blankets and pillows and stuffed animals. And that brings us to the most grand room of the entire tour, for sure, the giant living room of the tour. This is not just any living room either. We have everything you could possibly imagine. We got the mini fridge over there, stocked to the absolute brim with chocolate milk and M&Ms. Like, what more could you ask for? We got the microwave. We got a green screen if I want to do a little bit of green screen editing up in here, along with a TP. This is like a little reading corner. You could have a nice book in there if you're a nerd. We're not nerds. We're pillow fort experts. As you can see over here, we got Puggy and Lizard on our team. So how can we not be experts? They're literally stuffed animals. They were built for this job. Over here, we got this huge, gigantic beanbag chair next to some beautiful, beautiful instruments. We got a nice guitar, a ukulele, and a keyboard. Like, what more could you ask for in this pillow tour? But it's not over there, because the pillow fort continues on throughout the entire apartment. I'm not even kidding you. If you go back through this hallway, you will see this whole thing from the walls around us to the ceiling is all just pillows and blankets. And we got a lot of structural integrity holding this fort together. We got everything from weights in water weight, like water bottles holding the walls down, making sure nothing collapses. We thought of everything. The friction force up on top of the door. We got so much interesting stuff. That brings us to the entrance of my bedroom. As you can see, we got a lot of stuffed animals around here. But this guy right here, this guy is the master and the guardian of this room. If you're trying to enter my room and you don't have an invite, you better look out. This is a karate master. He will get you. He will whoop your keister if you're not careful. So you want to get to me in my room, you're not invited, you gotta go through him. But my room continues far beyond that. We go through this little tunnel. This right here is where I keep all my clothes. This is where I keep all my just random stuff. And over here, if we continue on this way, we got everything from a little penguin family, because you already know I love penguins, to a dog bed for my dog Finn. This isn't the real Finn. This is a pillow version of my actual dog. Like, that's crazy. This is where I keep all my electronics, because you already know this is not just a fort. If we're turning the whole entire apartment into a pillow fort, we also gotta live here. So, this is where I keep all my equipment. This is where I got my chair, my rolly chair. This carpet down here on the ground covers up everything from my computer plug to a bunch of other plugs like the Ethernet port, the Ethernet wire. And of course, you already know, like, up here, I got this is where I do my work. Oh, shoot.
Wait, what are you working on? That's Nick Wilde.
Oh, no,
It's not even Julie Hopps.
Let me change it.
Lola Bunny?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about what I got on there. I'm working hard, okay? Gotta make the big bucks. I'm working hard. You already know when I'm not working hard, I'm gaming hard over here at this insane LED color changer. I can make it change all different colors. Right now it's blue. I can make it green. I can make it yellow. I can make it all different colors. And it's also got a cheeky little HDMI port. So if I ever want to plug in a video game or my computer or anything else, it is so ridiculously easy. Over here, Big E's gonna circle around, show you guys what I got over here. Now, of course, this place also has to be livable. So we got food and snacks, along with a nice little trash can. You know, we don't want this place to get messy. We want to keep it nice. Everything from a cabinet over here, behind the wall. We gotta make sure that we don't just like live in this fort. We gotta thrive in this fort. But this is still a pillow fort. So over there in my bed, Big E's gonna take you in a first-person perspective through a super creepy tunnel built underneath my entire bed. As you can see, it circles right around, and Big E, when he comes out the other side, there's electronics and stuff, a light that he's able to change if he wanted to, and it goes on top of my bed. That's right, it comes out on top of the bed. And I don't know if you guys notice, if you're keen, I got some chocolates down there, some cheeky chocolates for when I'm getting hungry at nighttime. But that's not all. As you can see, this is a little overview of just my room right here. It's hard to get an overview of the whole fort because it's so massive. But if I'm in a hurry, because you know, I got places to be when I'm not doing my super hard work over there with, you know, just like some support from Lola Bunny or Nick from Zootopia. You know, I'm on the move. I gotta get moving, which is why I got this really, really cheeky little exit right here. I can just hop down from my bed. But that's not all. You know, we can't do every single room. For instance, the kitchen over here, we can't do the pillow fort through the kitchen. We don't want to set this place on fire. In fact, that's why we actually have the fake fire in there. It actually keeps it cool because it gets pretty hot in this pillow fort. And then when we don't want the light from the kitchen, we can just cover this right back up and continue on our way. Now, you might think that that is the end of this pillow fort, but you are sorely mistaken. Because as you know, we have so much space. We got so many pillows and blankets. I told you there's hundreds, absolutely hundreds and hundreds of pillows and blankets and everything you could possibly imagine. But we got a little special treat for you guys. I have an absolutely beautiful, beautiful secret gaming room. That's right. Inside of this already massive pillow fort, we have the most insane gaming secret hideout you could imagine. We have everything in here. We have everything from a little neck pillow, got some pillow pets along with some nice cushions, a seating area along with Creeper with a Mario hat, Donkey Kong, so many different gaming references. The giant flat screen TV, you already know, with an adjustable light and a strobe light down on the ground. It can change all different colors. Behind that we got a little owl cheekily peeking out, along with my Switch OLED, multiple controllers, all that stuff, and to top it off, some nice piranha plant slippers. That's right, those are actually slippers. In fact, I can take them out of the pipe and I can just put them right on my dogs. This is absolutely the most goated pillow fort you will ever see. I don't know if it's the biggest because I see people online make them out of big wood frames and all this stuff, but this is the absolute most decked out pillow fort. Now, this might be the end of this video, but the content does not end in total because, you know, I could just show you guys this fort and tear it down, but what's the fun in that? No. If you guys tune in next Sunday at 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, just an exact week from when this video comes out, you'll get to see me and Big E himself survive 24 continuous hours in the pillow fort. Everything from gaming to music time over there, everything from sleeping over in the fort, we got it all. Everything from eating, everything, just everything. So if you want to see that, tune in next week, exactly a week from right now, and you'll be able to see me and Big E spend 24 hours in this pillow fort. But that is going to wrap it up for this video, so if you haven't already, please subscribe. You know, it really helps me out, and you'll be notified when I post that video in a week. Also, please like the video, if you don't mind. I mean, you know, I worked really hard on this, and it really means a lot to me. Thank you guys for all the support, and I will see you next week with the most insane 24 hours pillow fort mansion challenge you guys have ever seen. So, till the next one, peace out, Epic Gamers.